good Sunday afternoon, YouTube. This is Major Havoc here for another Sunday Gun Day, fun day. But this is just going to be a tabletop review. I did not get to shoot any today. It was just going to be too hot this morning, so I decided I would pull out my newest acquisition. This is the AB Prototype, a 1911 DW, which they call double wide. So 1911 double stack, 2011 platform pistol, made in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. So let me go ahead and give YouTube their disclaimer real quick. Just bear with me. This firearm is empty, unloaded, nothing in the chamber, no magazine in it. It's very safe. This is for demonstration, education, just doing a pistol review of my own personal firearm. I ordered this myself and it is provided to me by me. That's a fun gun to review and shoot. So first of all, like I said, AB Prototype, that's a name you're going to want to get used to hearing, in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. This is the 5-inch model. They also have a 4.25 Commander model. So let me get the quick unboxing out of the way real quick. It came in a nice carry bag. They didn't spend any money on any logos or anything, and I appreciate that because I'm not going to use these anyway. I have my own cases for transport and storage. In the case was the nice firearm. Came with the Atlas optics plate of my choice. Came with two nice Atlas magazines, and it had a bunch of stickers and some oil, the customary padlock, etc. It had the my build spec and my receipt in there. And then another thing it had, which I really like, is it had a detailed build sheet. So let me go over that real quick, just so you can understand that the firearm is great, but the little details make me happy. It's a record of what's the ingredients, so to speak. So real quick, I don't want to bore you, but just to go down this is the who's who of parts for 2011s and 1911 double stacks. It has the serial number on there, model 1911 DW, 5-inch, 9mm. Manufactured on July 12th of 2025. The color chosen was a bronze PVD and black. Came with Atlas magazines, 217 round. It has a Chile E2 steel aggressive grip. It has the Atlas RDS slide with the ABP, which is AB Prototype custom serrations. It comes with what they call the ventilator port, and it also comes with user specified inline ports. I sent them some schematics, a CAD drawing, and some measurements of some ports I wanted in addition to what they did, and they were able to accommodate me on a one-off custom, and I'm sure that that'll be something they can do in the future. It says it would have had Dawson fiber optic front sight, but I did a front sight delete, didn't even want a dovetail in there. The porting configuration is a ventilator port, which is actually a port or a chunk port. Some manufacturers call that a comp, like the Springfield Prodigy comp, the Mac 9 DS comp. This is a port. They named it properly. They call theirs a ventilator port, and trust me, it ventilates some gas. You'll see that in the shooting footage. And then I had them add 4 specifically sized, located, and spaced top ports. And that's all on the spec sheet here. The barrel they specified in this is a CART, K-A-R-T, CART, 5-inch, 9mm match barrel from Charlotte, North Carolina. The link is also a CART. The guide rod is the Atlas toolless guide rod. The trigger is a red dirt flat F3 black. It has the Atlas slide stop thumb rest gas pedal as specified. The hammer strut is Extreme Engineering. The disconnector is Extreme Engineering. The hammer itself is the EGW Lightspeed. The sear is the EGW Light. The pen kit is EGW. The extractor is EGW Practical 940. The firing pin is the Dawson STI standard length. The firing pin spring is the Wolf Extra Power. The main spring is the Wolf 19 pound. And the recoil spring is the Wolf 9 pound installed. The ejector is a Dawson ejector. The thumb safety are Atlas Ambi shielded, and the magwell is the Chile tactical steel magwell. So it's kind of nice to have a kind of an ingredient list, a spec sheet of what is in your firearm. So you may have never heard of AB Prototype before, but you certainly should now. But you are in the 1911, 2011 1911 double stack market, every name I mentioned off that manufactures the parts in this gun should be in your vocabulary. Those are the who's who in barrels, in slides, and in parts, etc. So let me pull this off the stand. We know it's clear, but let me just show you this. This thing, out of the box, I only got like 300 rounds on it. I've only taken it to the range, sighted it in, and then banged some steel with it for a little bit. This thing is like it's on ball bearings. The trigger, I can't show you the scale on the YouTube that I know of. I don't want to get in trouble, but the trigger has a very, very defined wall, very, very short take up. The reset is almost class 3 fully automatic, dudes. It is wild. But the total trigger pull is 2.2 pounds as measured on my electric scale with a 10 pull average of 2.2. So this thing, when it loosens up, it's gonna be right there at 2 would be my best guess. But as you can see, let's go this. Those safeties, positive engagement up, positive disengagement down, very, very, very audible. You can, I'm deaf in this ear and can barely hear in the other, but they click on, I can hear them no problem. This is a tri-top slide, of course, 5-inch, got custom serrations. It has that ventilator port. It has the 4 inline ports. It has the Atlas RDS plate system. This is running the, I figured I'd give it a try. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with it, but so far so good. It shoots good. This is that Gideon Mediator 2. It's on an acro plate system, so mounts just like an acro with the cross lock on it. The window itself, you can see, I mean, not pointed at myself, but you can see that window is pretty darn big. It's bigger than the P2, Acro P2 that's on my Titan. So I had no trouble picking it up. It zeroed within like 2 or 3 shots. It's just amazing. This one also, very, very heavy gun. As pictured here, we're looking at 54, 55 ounces because of the light and the optic. This is the steel, aggressive, heavy grip. Just everything you would want in a ranged pistol. I mean, you're not gonna carry this on your hip, and you guys that want to carry this appendix or something like that, it's pretty darn heavy. But I'm enjoying it so far. I'm gonna cut to the a quick tabletop once again. I've got this new setup where I can mount a camera here and look down on the gun, shows the colors a little bit better. So I'm gonna cut to that, and then if you'll bear through that 5 minutes, at the end, gonna show this thing on the range in action. So thanks again for watching. At the end, if you liked the video, hit that like button, please. Do it now if you want to. You can share that, I would hope you would. And then remember to subscribe because we'll have more content coming, but enjoy the range footage. Happy Sunday, everybody. Well, here we are back on the table from an overhead view, taking a look at the AB prototype, a 5-inch 1911 double wide, or they call it 1911 DW, double wide, double stack, 2011 style pistol. So let's go ahead and show clear once again. See, nothing in the chamber, no magazine anywhere on the table. This again is a steel frame. It is a 5-inch steel slide. It has these, they call these the AB prototype serrations, unique to their company on this tri-top. You'll see here, this is what they call the ventilator port. I was able to special order it. I provided Alex, the owner of AB prototype, with some dimensions, spacing, specifications, port size, etc. What I would like for him to build for me. This wasn't part of his normal build process. He was able to accommodate me. Hopefully he'll be able to do this for others in the future. This is a inline 4-port as well as a ventilator. You'll see in the video following that this gun is quite quick and quite well behaved. Look at this though. The slide is like on ball bearings. Maybe have a couple hundred rounds through it, and it's just like this. This, in their catalog or website, they call this a PVD bronze and black. In person, it's kind of bronze, it's kind of brown, it's kind of almost root beer colored. So if you can see, I called this one and nicknamed it my root beer bronze AB prototype. Very, very heavy. This thing weighs about 53 ounces. I'm running, this is the Gideon Mediator 2. It's a Acro P2 styled enclosed optic. As you can see here, pretty boxy. It's got a nice size window, however, a little bigger than the Acro. I'm really liking it so far. Extremely accurate. Running the TLR1 HL light. I do that for holster compatibility. It has a red dirt F3 flat trigger. I like that, the medium length F3s. It has a Chile steel aggressive grip. Even after coating, this thing has some bite. So if you're you got a little thin skin, you might want to go with a medium, but this is, you have choices of the E2 style, the L2 style Chile. You have aluminum or steel, standard or aggressive or extra aggressive, but this is heavy steel, and it has the steel mag weld as well. I selected the Atlas shielded, see the shield here, so my thumb doesn't drag on the slide. This slides like butter. You don't want to obstruct that thing. That thing is so sweet. So Atlas shielded ambi safeties, so for both hands. Look at this trigger. You're not going to believe the pull weight on that. If I told you 2.2 pounds, I would be exactly correct. This has the Atlas, this is the slide stop thumb rest. I prefer these. What you will notice in my videos, I'll either run competition magazines with non-lockback followers or a gas pedal. Both of those will delete the lockback. It's not going to lock back on an empty mag or anything. You can still manually do it just by twisting it. So you see there, it's manually locked in place. Look at that nice, I call those chunk ports, Springfield and Mac 9 and all that, they call them comps. It's a port in the barrel, so I'm going to call it a chunk port. AB Prototype calls this a ventilator, and it certainly does ventilate some gas. Let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the videos coming up, and then you can see the ports. So we have 4 ports and a ventilator port. There we have that. This thing is just, the finish is really good. The PVD is laid on really, really good. So there you go. It is an Atlas toolless guide rod in there as well. EGW internals, Extreme Engineering internals. This thing is the who's who of parts. The barrel is a CART, K-A-R-T, out of Charlotte, North Carolina. AB Prototype is in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. So this has the southern connection, and this thing is a tack driver. I tell you what, I didn't film the sighting in the red dot. It's kind of boring watching somebody just shoot 10 shots on a piece of paper, but let me tell you what, it'll put them in the same hole. So once again, this is just the initial impressions tabletop of the AB Prototype out of Oak Ridge, Tennessee. I just cannot get over. It's not even broken in yet, and this thing is like on ball bearings. So there you go. I will tag in the next time you see me reappear. It'll be a brief introduction to the shooting footage. Y'all have a great one. Happy Sunday Gun Day from Major Havoc.
This is Chuck with AB Prototype.
Adam, AB Prototype. %. First shots after zeroing the optic, AB Prototype. It is the Ventilator, which is a chunk port comp with combination inline 4 porting. running the Gideon Mediator 2, kind of like an Acro. We'll see what the camera shows, but the dot stayed in this window the entire time. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Major Havoc, and I'm out of here.